Yo, and welcome to Cheap Beer Review. Today we will be looking at the Steam Brew, which is, it's actually a very interesting steampunk inspired session IPA. This time we went to another of the highly low priced supermarkets. We went to Lidl this time. If you can look at that. Doesn't look too bad, does it? Very nice can, very neat can. It's like the print on it is a little bit raised compared to the rest of it. And by the way, I think I solved my issue about the bad lighting and everything. I changed my picture rating on the camera because I was running 1080 at 60p before. It seems to be a bit better at everything above and below that in the pixel rating, and just not 60 pictures a second, 60 frames a second. But yeah, this one, it doesn't really have a description. It just says German craft beer resistance. So it's like they at this time trying to take over the world with beer apparently. It's half a liter and it's 4.9. So, but yeah, I'm a big fan of this. Let's oil the gears of life, it says. Well, I might need a bit of oiling. It's, I don't know if it's probably not the years, it's more the mileage. But yeah, it's brewed in Germany, in Almange. If anybody wants the full address, it's Kraftalstraße 170 in 68,167. That's the postcode. Alright, let's try it. And I have, once again, for reasons unknown, brought a glass. This is the Beavertown glass. They make the neck oil, which I am a fan of when I can get to the pub, which is just a distant memory. Bit like PlayStation 1 and VHS tapes, cassette players and cars, plenty of things. But let's put this Gearing the Oils of Life IPA into the glass, and I'm just gonna, just for the sake of it, try it out of the can first to see if there's any difference. Oh dear, that is smooth. That is very smooth. It's like a it's lightly sugared IPA sensation to it. Box of 4-in-1s. But yeah, the colour is nice. It's a bit, as you can see, it's a bit cloudy. And with my pouring skills, there's a little bit of head on it, which could as well be the shape of the glass, because that does it sometimes. But let's have a go out of the glass. That is smooth. It's like a session IPA, I would say. Very smooth. Very. It's flavored, but it's easy going on you. It flows really well. It does. Even though I've crushed the can, it does say session IPA, so that's hence the smoothness, easy drinking, the Jamesons of beers. I think it is £1 and 19 pence a can, which is a very reasonable price for something like this. It is definitely something you would pay up to the smallest of the Queen's notes for at a pub, which is a fiver. For those who are anarchists and don't believe in queens and kings and monarchy and religion, which you really can't blame them. I would definitely not say that this is a bad one. And since it's a cheap beer again, on my last review I didn't do it because that was a proper beer. So I didn't do my 1 to 12 scale. But only weighing in at 4.9 on the beer alcohol scale. Put this in as a good summer beer. Sitting by the seaside, or sitting in the woods, or sitting at a campsite, or just being outside. This would be a solid 7.37. I would say 7.37 definitely. It's well worth it. The glass is good. I would rather have had a neck oil in it, but pub's closed. Pub is closed. So yeah, I can highly recommend this. As I said, you can get it in Lidl for £1.19, as far as I remember. So I might go there tomorrow and get another one, or maybe two. I'm gonna see tomorrow if I can get any work done on the camper van, and I don't know, I might upload that because a lot of people are building camper vans. That's the new thing. Build a camper van, build a camper van. Like from the middle of last year, we bought our one before. It's a Mercedes, pristine, high class vehicle. It's one of the old square vans. 1981 it was built in. And then a German company called Heimer, which I later found out was like the Rolls-Royce of camper vans. Heimer put a coach-built body on it, and apparently for what we paid for it and what money we put into it, we really made a good deal. I'm not going to go into all the economics on it. We've been out in it once. Did bring a lot of beer that time. It was raining the whole weekend, but the whole thing, it didn't leak or anything. There's barely no rust in it. But yeah, that's another video, and that's not being a review. But anyway, this now crossed can of steam brew. Definitely go and get it. I cannot knock it in any way. It's cheap, it's cheerful, and it's yeah, I would say it's well worth it. Ta-ta!